Hello and welcome. So I am going to take a look at the Times quick cryptic crossword, and this is being published on Thursday the 24th of July 2025. So today's setter is Joker. Joker is one of the setters who gives us a couple of puzzles a month. In fact, this is number 16 and we're only in July. They have not been fast this year. The fastest I've done is an 11-minuter. I'm averaging 20 minutes, which is, my general average is about 15 minutes, so a little bit behind that, a couple of 40 minutes in there as well. So I'm going to have to dig in here. It is Thursday. Thursdays always seem to be a bit tougher. So digging in time. Let's reset the timer and crack on. Bring out ecstasy sanctioned by law. Legal, licit, anagram of bring with an E in it maybe. Boost following quiet approval. Boost, quiet, P. Boost. Don't know. Or sh. I think that's a sh. Approval. Initially met a more methodical killer. Initially met a more M-A. More methodical killer. Government regret keeping Labour's leader. That's a rule, okay. Nice, that's a nice little clue for the QC. Give up, taken in by police detail. I thought it was seed, yeah, hidden word. Shoes perhaps are of two shapes. Shoes, octagons, squares. One offering insight keeping non-drinking dog. One offering insight keeping non-drinking. Still two in there then. Insight is sage, state, no. Where planes fly over area of golf course but not loud. Greens, fairways, airways. Airways and fairways. Okay, nice. Way speed is limited. Way is not ST. Speed rate. Limited. Dismiss rather shapeless dress. Okay. Dismiss rather shapeless dress. Rather. Look after home in outskirts of Milford. Mind. Nice. Train gone. Nearly frantic. Not knowing. Feels like there should be an anagram there somewhere. Train gone. Nearly frantic. Not knowing. Dynamism new in excerpt from Peer Gynt. Again, feels like there should be a hidden word there. Can't see it. Peer Gynt. Excerpt from Peer Gynt. New N into Peer Gynt. Unusual. All P dish. Unusual. All P dish. Rum. Was that rum? Rum and odd. Unusual. Ale dish. No. It's not alternate letters. Don't know. Okay, well that's not good. It's not bad. Make her happy when abolishing penny rent. Make happy when as abolishing penny. Okay, so when penny rent. Lease. Please. Lease. Okay. Clement Attlee. Clement Attlee may be being merciful, yep. Endlessly carry small child. Tote and tot. That's good. What's this? Illicit. Bring out. Illicit. Yeah, executed by law. Okay. Illicit. I might have said illicit. I don't know. Initially met a more methodical killer. So it should be extra or eater. Let's go to the downskin. Part of volume about crime in church establishment. Whew. Part of volume about crime. Crime would be arson normally, but parsonage. Page. Going, yeah, part of volume is page. Director of public school in East End. Eton. Director. Eton. Arrow. Arrow, yeah, good. Aunt Sal, cooked dried fruit is sultana. So I've got this one up here. Again, boost following quiet approval is raise, praise, yeah. I guess praise and raise. This one, shoe wear, footwear, perhaps are of two shapes. Oh look, there's an anagram there. How clever is that? That's good. I'll give you that one. Footwear, nice. Very good. F. Schools holding African country ceremony. Schools is formality. So that's 40, isn't it? With Marley in the middle of it. Possibly hate, having made changes to omit one. Possibly hate, detest. What's this? One offering insight, keeping setter, seer. That's nice. That's going to be some kind of eater up there, but possibly hate. Don't go hate, having made changes to omit one. Exiled. To omit one. Or is it just an anagram? Omit one, which is enmity. There's too many O's there. I think two O's fit in there somewhere. Emotion. Okay, emotion, very good. It's just an example of hate. What hate is? Book, place to see game, reserve, Bush Senior, Bush George Senior, George Bush, George Junior, Bush, hedge, elder Bush, I think. What's this? Dynamism in Peer Gint. Okay, GY. Energy. Dynamism, energy, okay, nice. I like what's going on there somehow. This one, my speed is limited, that's a rate, isn't it? Moderate. Train colour, intercity, not knowing, nearly frantic. Pinch a drink is to nip, just a nip, I think. Oh, that can't be inter, that must be inner. Is that now go in? Not knowing, internal. What's this one over here? Preserve a take, waterway, a lake, waterway, canal. Is this sack? Dismiss. Sack, yep. I don't know what this is. It's just an anagram of all P. Paella. That's okay. So it just leaves me 2 to go. And I'm, what, about 7 minutes? Yeah. Train gone. Into nearly frantic. Not knowing. And this one. A more methodical killer. Meat. So that's M-A, man-eater. Man-eater, okay. Yep. So let's leave this one, which is interring, ignorant, I think fits there. Let's go with that. Yes, 7:24. Wow. Third 7 minutes of the week. Okay, that wasn't hard from joke. I'll give you that. That's the easiest one of the year so far in that fastest time. Let's go through those clues. There's some tough clues in there, I think, somewhere, but. So we've got to bring out is to elicit, that's the definition. E for ecstasy, and sanctioned by law is licit. Actually, that's quite an easy construction, E and then another word, and the same kind of construction here. We've got a boost is a raise, you raise something up, you boost it. Following P for piano, which is quiet, and approval is praise. I'm not sure there's no approval is praise, but fair enough. Initially, M, A, met. Initially met is the M, A is in the clue, more methodical is neater, which gives you a man-eater, which is a killer. Government is rule, again another tough definition. Regret is to rue, keeping Labour's leader, which is an L. To give up is to cede, which is a hidden word in police detail. Taken in by is your hidden word indicator. Shoes are an example of footwear, so shoes perhaps is your definition. R of 2 is the anagram of footwear. Very good. Good anagram there. Shapes, not a great anagram indicator, but that is what it is. One offering insight is a seer, keeping non-drinking, so someone who's teetotal, TT. Inside seer gives you a dog, which is a setter. The setter is probably the most popular dog in anagram land, apart from the cur, maybe. Where planes fly over is an airway, area of the golf course. So you've got the fairways, which is the long approach to the greens, the fairway, but not loud. So loud is F for forte in musical notation. So fairway becomes airway. Away is a mode, way of doing things, the mode of doing them. Speed is a rate, and limited is moderate. Got a double definition here, so to dismiss someone is to sack them from the job, say, and a rather shapeless dress is a sack. I'm not sure if that's in the dictionary or not, but it's quite funny. Look after is to mind, that's a good definition. Home is in, and that's going in, the outskirts of Milford, so the M and the D of Milford are the outskirts. Right, what we got? We've got an anagram of train, we've got an anagram of train, gone, nearly. Okay, so the nearly relates to taking the E off of gone. Frantic is your anagram indicator that train gone without the E is an anagram of ignorant, which is not knowing. Dynamism is energy. Put new in an Excel. This is never seen this done before. In an excerpt from Peer Gynt. So you need to take the letters from Peer Gynt that are EERGY, energy, and then put an N for engine. N for new in there. I've never seen that trick where you have a partial hidden word, where you have a sort of a hidden word, and then add something into it. I've wondered often if that should happen, but first time I've seen it. Unusual is your anagram indicator that all P is an anagram of paella, which is obviously dish. On the downs, to make happy is to please, but you need to polish the penny, so the P for penny. Please becomes lease, which is a rent. Clement Attlee was Prime Minister many years ago, and to be merciful is to be clement. I think I've seen, yeah, okay, let's go on from there. To carry is to tote, with an E on the end. So endlessly carry is to take the E off of tote, gives you a small child, which is a tot. Part of the volume, so a volume is a book, so a page of a book containing the most favoured crime in crossword land, which is arson. I think really the only other one you get is treason, but church establishment is the parsonage. The director is an arrow, shows you which way to go. A public school, Harrow, but in the East End it becomes Harrow becomes arrow. Because that's how Cockneys apparently speak. Sultana is an obvious anagram of Aunt Sal. Cooked is your anagram indicator, and sultana is a dried fruit. This one's a tough one, I think. Scores are a score is 20, so 2 scores would be 40. Hiding in the African country of Mali gives you a formality, which is a ceremony. Hate, possibly hate. So hate is an example of an emotion. So that's the definition. Having made changes to omit one. So having made changes to is your anagram indicator that. Omit one is an anagram of emotion. To book is to reserve, and then a place to see game is on the game reserve. I think place has to go with to see game. I think book place, although it may help you get to reserve. Book is to reserve. Bush Senior, so I've got a double definition here. So although you've got the two George Bushes, in this case it's a bush is an elder bush, and a senior person is an elder. To preserve is to can. A is in the clue. L for lake, and a waterway is a canal. And another double definition. So a pinch is a nip, and a drink is a nip. So there we go, all done. 7:24. Another fast one. Thanks for watching.